College athletes give 100% of their time to their respective universities, taking risks like possibly sustaining lifetime injuries or affecting their school habits. What many fail to realize is that they don't get paid for their efforts. I had the opportunity to sit down with some fellow Bloomsburg Husky athletes to discuss what was their feeling on this topic.
I think a lot of it just comes down to time management and being able to stay organized and being able to prioritize your work. Putting the heavier things first really helps getting everything accomplished at the end of the day.
Well, first, I don't schedule any classes around practice, so around 2:30 to around 6 o'clock area, I don't have any classes. I will next semester, if unfortunately, but that's because that's the only class that's required for me to take at that time. But yeah, so I have all my classes early in the morning to early afternoon, and just keep that block open. I also have a job, so I work after 6 o'clock too, so I can also get some kind of income.
I've basically been doing it since I was in middle school, so it honestly didn't even faze me. Coming into college, it's just, I mean, it's a little harder because the workload is a lot more in college, but I mean, I've been juggling homework, like getting my schoolwork done and having to go to practice and doing all that and getting things done on a timely manner pretty much since forever, since I could remember, so like I'm pretty used to it.
I think there's definitely pressure. I think like a lot of what we do is very time consuming, but at the same time, if I didn't have that pressure, I probably wouldn't be able to do half the things I do. It kind of motivates me and it stops me from procrastinating a lot.
In Division II, I would say no, not really, because we're kind of small. If we were, say, Penn State, Ohio State, one of the bigger Division I schools, then I would think, yeah, there would be a lot of pressure because they're kind of like celebrities and they bring in millions of dollars to the program. So I think it would be more pressure than that level than here.
I do feel pressure here and there. It's more or less pressure to represent the school in a good way. Because the athletes are the ones who are noticed the most. You get awards, you get like recognized for things, so you want to portray the school that you're representing really well. So you do have to watch what you post on social medias and things like that.
Yes and no. I think that a lot of our hard work goes unsaid and unrecognized, but sometimes it is recognized, and I think that if athletes were to get paid in college, it would start turning like professional sports, and it would start being obscured in different ways, and more complications arise when money is put into something. So I think the scholarships that are present are sufficient enough, and yeah, there could be more scholarships if needed, but actually paying individual athletes, I probably wouldn't agree with.
That's a hard question to answer, but to a certain extent, yeah. I mean, I know the NCAA has started a couple years ago free meals, but that's only for Division I programs, so I wish that followed through to every division because, I mean, it's not like D2 athletes, D3 athletes don't get hungry. Everybody gets hungry, so. But I definitely think for the bigger schools, for the players that play at like Ohio State, whatever, they should get something because they do bring in hundreds of millions of dollars into the program, and you know their jerseys are being sold. I mean, they don't have their name on it, but their number. You know.
I've thought about that, and I mean, yes and no, because we are technically getting paid. I mean, with scholarships, and that's for D2 and D1, but I mean D3 they don't really get paid besides academic scholarships, but I think we do attract like other people to come to the school, so therefore we should get some kind of reward for that. So maybe paying us would be beneficial or ideal.